This is definitely not what you're ready for. Elon Musk and Ripple have confirmed their collaboration. Without a doubt, this is the strongest bullish indication ever. Ignoring this would be unacceptable. Naturally, this revelation has caused cryptocurrency experts to take notice, as they believe that XRP Ripple could soon reach a 1,000 and even higher. Quite awesome, isn't it? Let's do it one step at a time. The low price of XRP Ripple might be the last time we see it. Let's get right to the point without further ado. Disclaimer: Ripple Queen's audacious statement has ignited the cryptocurrency community. Elon Musk and XRP recently formally announced a groundbreaking collaboration. The largest adoption in the history of cryptocurrency is about to occur. This could initially appear to be just another hypothetical tweet. However, something more deeper starts to show when you connect the dots. Something that might establish XRP as the foundation of an international financial and communication network. It is now more difficult to overlook Elon Musk's involvement. With XRP, Musk possesses more than 16 million XRP Ripple tokens, according to a new revelation by XRP Captain. This holding isn't arbitrary. Elon doesn't make investments to make quick money. His actions are calculated and a part of a larger plan. When he adopts a technology, it frequently signifies a change in the way that technology is viewed and utilized. With XRP, we're starting to witness that. A comprehensive theory put forth by renowned analyst Stellar Rippler links Musk's rebranding of Twitter to X's much wider goal of creating a one global system where identity, communication, finance, and access all come together. This viewpoint holds that XRP, Starlink, Grok, and the X platform, technologies that many consider to be disjointed, are actually coordinated components of a bigger scheme, and that idea might be closer to reality than most people think. According to this theory, Elon's idea begins to take on a more complex form than a fresh social networking endeavor. The digital way of life has been completely redesigned. The X platform's validated systems are used to handle identity. Musk's recently relaunched X serves as a digital town square, a hub for communication. Finance will become more efficient and worldwide with the impending integration of a payment system on X. The most important component of all, access, is managed by Starlink's growing satellite internet network, which provides decentralized online connectivity even in isolated or underdeveloped regions. One fundamental reality underpins all of these foundations. Crypto does not exist without the internet. This is where XRP and Starlink work in perfect harmony. The commentary by Stellar Rippler leads us down the rabbit hole even more. According to him, the current situation is the third stage in a long-term plan. The adventure started with PayPal, where Elon Musk was a pioneer in the development of digital currency. Ripple carried on it, ushering in a new era of cross-border transactions. Phase 3 is already here, where the X ecosystem combines identity verification, real-time payments, decentralized internet, and artificial intelligence. This combination is revolutionary rather than merely inventive. Everything is set up for a global network in which XRP is essential to the instantaneous, borderless transmission of value. In a nutshell, Stellar Rippler said, X will become the layer you live on. It's more than a metaphor. It predicts that the world will become more and more controlled by digital frameworks with networked systems handling everything from your ID to your money. Furthermore, XRP may be the primary settlement layer for this new digital civilization due to its unparalleled scalability, institutional trust, and practical use cases. This could be more than a market rally. The time may come when XRP asserts its position as the central component of a new international financial system. Naturally, the XRP community wasn't the only one shaken by such significant news. The whole crypto community was rocked by it. These days, experts, analysts, and influencers are making connections that most people never would have thought possible. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, Their predictions go beyond simply recommending a pump. They allude to a total financial overhaul. Hold on tight. What you're going to hear has the potential to permanently alter your perspective on XRP. Therefore, it is getting harder to ignore the XRP hype, and it's no longer just hype. XRP is rapidly becoming the true candidate for supremacy as the cryptocurrency market develops at breakneck speed and organizations begin to consider options other than Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ripple is on a mission to dominate the entire crypto industry, Levi stated frankly. It's not a hazy forecast, it's a proclamation. Additionally, if you have been tracking XRP's development, you are aware that it has some substance. The XRP community is seeing unprecedented levels of sentiment. Influencers such as XRP Dragon are reminding holders that if you have diamond hands holding XRP, you are financially free. Going one step further, CryptoGaik advises XRP holders to get ready for wealth that could change their lives. Jack the Rippler, on the other hand, describes XRP as a sleeping behemoth that is poised to awaken as adoption throughout the world picks up speed. David Schwartz, the chief technology officer of Ripple, may have said the most startling thing. It won't be shocking if XRP hits $1,000, he stated. It all comes down to utility and adoption. That isn't a forecast for price. It serves as a subliminal reminder that XRP's true potential is much higher than its current valuation. This statement has significant weight because it comes from someone who has been so involved in Ripple's growth. Speculation is hardly Schwartz's forte. It indicates that significant preparations are already being made if he is referring to $1,000. Here comes Barry C., a well-known expert in the cryptocurrency field who just made one of the most audacious predictions on XRP to date. His well-organized and comprehensive vision is grounded in actual market dynamics and what he refers to as the unavoidable confluence of institutional adoption and altcoin velocity, rather than hype. As altcoin season gets underway, he believes that XRP's next rise will be to $3, then a spike to $5, and finally into the $10-$20 region. He thinks this is only the start. Barry C. says that if XRP hits double digits, there may be a temporary naked phase, which is a normal market correction. But what comes next is crucial. He expects a price spike toward $100 when banks and other financial institutions start using XRP for real-time settlement and liquidity management. After that, he thinks the price might go completely parabolic, reaching and stabilizing at $1,000 if major capital flows are started to pass via the XRP ledger by international financial networks. Nowadays, this goes beyond speculative trading. The goal is for XRP to serve as the foundation of a new financial system in which cross-border utility, speed, and cost-effectiveness are necessities rather than options. Say goodbye to cheap XRP, Barry C. even warned, suggesting that once the institutional door completely opens, values would not return to what they are now. Let's now explore the dynamic alliances driving XRP's ascent. The groundbreaking partnership with Elon Musk has already been discussed, but that's only the first step. Ripple is not going to slow down. Behind the scenes, they are actually quietly constructing a financial empire. The future is not merely optimistic. It might change how international finance develops in the future. Thus, XRP's incorporation into JA Mining's cloud mining operations represents a critical turning point in the use of digital assets. Already well known for its lightning-fast transaction speeds and low costs, XRP is now being utilized to transform cloud mining, a sector that greatly depends on productivity and prompt payouts. According to the CEO of JA Mining, XRP's quick settlement times and cheap costs are ideal for our goal of offering our global community affordable mining options. This action not only improves the mining experience, but also demonstrates how XRP is becoming more and more useful in practical applications. This acceptance is yet another important factor in XRP's increasing reputation as a key technology for cross-border payments and decentralized finance on a global scale. The collaboration with JA mining is a blatant indication that XRP is evolving beyond its use as a digital asset for trading speculation. It is becoming essential to many different businesses. The fact that XRP was selected by a major cloud mining platform says a lot about its potential for widespread use. Platforms like JA Mining are putting themselves in the vanguard of this technological revolution as decentralized systems gain popularity. They do this by leveraging XRP's blockchain-powered capabilities to provide more secure, scalable, and cost-effective services. The fact that XRP offers immediate payments with low transaction costs is among the most alluring features of its adoption by JA Mining. The efficiency of XRP guarantees that miners can get their rewards without delays or expensive transaction fees, which is essential in the cryptocurrency mining industry, where instant access to earnings is essential. This feature might be a game changer for the cryptocurrency mining world, making XRP the preferred option for miners trying to streamline their processes. The timing of JA Mining's calculated decision to incorporate XRP is ideal, given the ongoing spike in interest in cloud mining around the world. Users are increasingly looking for economical and effective ways to mine cryptocurrencies, and XRP's integration provides just that. Furthermore, the 2023 court decision that confirmed XRP's non-security status has increased its appeal to institutional and corporate players. In addition to promoting XRP's increased use in a variety of industries, this legal clarity has raised awareness of the cryptocurrency's function in blockchain-based financial systems. As the asset continues to establish itself at the center of global finance, JA Mining's collaboration with XRP provides a preview of what lies ahead for the asset from the standpoint of wider market adoption. The capacity of XRP to simplify and enable international transactions will probably have a big impact on its price trajectory as blockchain-based payments become more popular. This growing practical utility is a positive indication for XRP's future, indicating that its value may increase in line with its expansion into new markets and platforms. An effective illustration of how adoption is developing in real time is the incorporation of XRP by a top cloud mining provider. As the global financial system gets more digitalized, XRP's prospects for long-term growth appear bright if it keeps getting incorporated into important industries like cryptocurrency mining, decentralized finance, and cross-border payments. The fact that XRP is a quick, scalable, and affordable payment option may cause its value to soar, putting it closer to the $1,000 threshold that many analysts, including David Schwartz, have predicted may be reached. The whales are jumping in, just when you thought things couldn't get much more fascinating. Behind the scenes, they are making significant purchases, amassing and disposing of record quantities of XRP Ripple. You don't want to miss this opportunity. Keep checking back to see what this might mean for XRP's future. Recently, the cryptocurrency community was rocked by a huge transfer of 57.3 million XRP, worth an incredible $127 million. The XRP was sent to an undisclosed wallet in this transaction, which happened on Bitstamp, one of the oldest exchanges. Although the precise reasons for this whale move are still unknown, the ramifications are obvious. This kind of whale activity usually indicates one thing: the fact that major players are betting on XRP suggests that the price will rise significantly soon. The reasons for these whale maneuvers are worth taking into account, as noted in a tweet by XRP Chancellor, a prominent member of the XRP community. When someone wants to create the wealthiest generation in history, I'd like to know why you want to sell. His remark captures a common dissatisfaction of individual investors who may lose out on chances that could change their lives due to hesitation or selling at the wrong time. In the meantime, bigger players, those with more resources and a longer-term perspective, are making as much as they can. This accumulation is a blatant indication that these investors are optimistic about XRP's prospects for the future and its impending rise. The magnitude of this transaction indicates a level of trust in XRP that ordinary investors ought to take seriously. One forum member noted that a mere 20-cent increase in the price of XRP may generate millions of dollars in profit for the purchaser. This is more than just spare change. Investors that understand the importance of investing while the price is still cheap have made a huge move. These wealthy individuals are consciously setting themselves up for a potentially enormous return on investment. The CEO of Alpha Lions Academy and ardent supporter of XRP, Eduardo Fina, has long maintained faith in the cryptocurrency's potential despite pressure on its price from the SEC litigation dispute. Fina and many other XRP specialists are certain that the coin is ready for a significant breakout now that the legal troubles have been resolved. Selling XRP now could be the worst investment decision an investor ever makes, according to Fina's recent statement. Whale action like this adds to the growing air of optimism around XRP. These big investors are setting themselves up for the next economic wave after a protracted period of uncertainty. With collaborations growing and the legal veil lifted, XRP may be poised for a meteoric surge. Anyone still on the sidelines should take note of this recent whale action. One of the best assets to retain over the long haul is XRP. If you're considering joining, this might be the best moment to do so. It's evident that XRP is becoming more popular with serious investors as these whales keep piling up. As demand for XRP rises, this increasing confidence may very well cause the price to rise, particularly after the wider market takes notice. It's just a matter of time until this digital asset takes off thanks to the participation of institutional players, the expansion of XRP's use cases, and the potential for further strategic alliances. And the people who see its potential today might benefit the most. The only thing left to ask is, what do you think about that? Are you optimistic about the XRP Ripple token? What do you think will happen? Tell me in the space provided for comments. We would like to know. Consequently, this concludes the video. I appreciate you watching. Please click the like button if you found the content useful and enjoyable. Don't forget to subscribe and, most importantly, leave a comment with your questions or comments